Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Clumsy Trucking. Time to truck at home. How is everyone doing? Thanks for joining us on this Friday morning for me. Thursday evening, probably, for some folks. Middle of the night for some. How's everyone? Thank you. Let's go through the people I see. Oh, quite a lot. Thank you for joining, everyone. First one I have on the list is Zanils, actually. How are you, man? You downloaded the skin, did you? I think I read that. Oh yeah, from Steam Workshop. Hope you enjoy it. Clumsy Trucking. Hey Jay, glad you made it today. How was your stream? Hey NL, finally trucking. And GG to Mars. Goodness, 16 months. More than gold. That's more than gold. GG indeed. Thanks, man. Welcome back. Hey, hipster. Hey, Scripps. Glad you guys made it. You ready for trucking at home? And for people who don't have either ETS2 or ATS, there might be something later on. I might have some keys, just saying. Hey, Patrick. Welcome back. Thank you for the complete attendance. Hey, Alex. How was hunting? Were you hunting with Jack? Sorry I couldn't drop by. Hey, Tom. Bridge hype. We'll try. I'm not sure where it is, though. And we have an ongoing job at the moment. But we'll see if we can go back there. I would like to see that for myself. Hey, Sonoma. Welcome back. Have you heard of 11.50 now in beta? Let's talk about that in a bit. Explain, I mean. Hey, hipster. How are you guys doing? Wise man, thanks for joining again. Oh, pretty late there. 2 o'clock. Goodness. Yikes. Let me see. Did I miss anyone? Hey, name. Welcome back. Have you guys been trucking? Hey, Ramil. Doing good, man. Pinoy support. How's it going over there? Are you in Manila? Thanks for joining, man. There you go. Exclamation point Discord. Everyone feel free to join in. Just behave. Hunting was good. Glad to see. Over water just west of St. Petersburg, Russia. Let's have a look at that. Welcome back, Trumpster. Good evening from Virginia, USA. Nice to hear, man. Alright, so I actually wanted to play ATS today, but I realized I really couldn't and do the truck at home at the same time with 1.37 because 1.37 is still in beta. So it's not connected to the World of Trucks servers, and so we cannot contribute to the truck at home. And right now the truck at home contribution is the #1 priority because it literally saves lives with what SCS is doing. Hey Calvin, doing good, man. Thanks for joining. Welcome back. Trucked without incidents. Ooh, congrats, no more crashes. That's nice. You're in Italy. Right. Thank you for joining. Oh, late there, huh? For those who watched the silent trucking episode, the latest one, this is what I used. This is available in the Steam Workshop. You'll have to, this is done by SCS, but you'll have to modify the def files because by default it's only up to 1.34. It works pretty well with 1.36, but you'll have to modify the definition, the manifest, I think, or the one of the SII files in the package. That's the one I used, the Volvo FH 2012 by Max. Very amazing sounds, organic engine sounds. You flooded your basement? Yikes. Good thing you cleaned it up. Good. The J key, Calvin. Yes, thank you. I tested a J key. Thanks for commenting, by the way, guys. I've gotten a lot of comments about that over on YouTube, on Twitter, and thanks for letting me know. We'll try the J key later if that indeed works with AI. So, what do I have in the mods here? I have Natural Lux, of course. I don't think I have Project Next Gen, do I? No, I do not. Yeah, let's keep it off. I mean, right now the textures are pretty good already. Truck at Home. That is the paint job that SCS made. Feel free to download that as well. It's in the Steam Workshop. I'm sure it's in the top of the list. But for today, we are going with a Volvo FH. But now, no more April Fools. Now we are going with Krishboom's D13K engine sounds. Okay, and no map mod so that we can truck at home in peace. 17 degrees and sunny in Chicago. Wow, perfect weather. It's amazing. How are things in Chicago? Do you also have lockdown? ATS 1.37 works for truck at home. That's new now. Hey Sander. I tried it. It didn't seem to work. Because if it works, it should show something at the top of the screen, right? The event is active. It didn't show that for me. Or, yeah, because I just tried it. Like this one, this event, truck at home. It should have this window. It doesn't. So I think I am not connected to the live servers. Good to hear you have nice. You had a nice meal, Tom. Coupler email in the menu. I do have that in the menu, but no, I didn't have it. Well, for science, let's try it. Maybe we can switch to ATS. I'm fine with that as well. Let's experiment with it. Let's keep an open mind. Maybe I missed something. Okay. So let's go through that together. I did get an update for ATS today, but I think those were different updates. Alright, so you can see my picture. Well, you cannot see it. There you go. You can see my picture here. That means it is coupled with World of Trucks. Let's edit that. Yeah, it is connected. But I don't have any news or DLC. 3,200 kilometer job. Oh crap, it was not a World of Trucks job. Dang it. That's a party pooper. Philippine map. Oh yes, definitely. I would love to try it out. So here you see. What was that? Audio. Turn off the music. Oh, that's new. Intro logos. So no text here, and although I can connect to external contracts, I think this is the beta server that I'm connecting to. Yeah, so I don't think it's the same. Yar, Jack! How are you, man? How's hunting? Found any interesting creatures? So yeah, we stick with ETS2. Cebu map, oh definitely. But yes, good luck with that, Ramil, and I will look forward to that update. So unlike here, in ETS2, we can connect to the live server. worldoftrucks.com. Yeah, I've heard conflicting messages about that. People in 1.37 beta saying they can. Some people say they can't. And for me, I can't, unfortunately. Buffering a lot. Maybe I don't have transcode. Can anyone check? Alright, let's turn off the music here. I remember I am in the middle of the job. Oh, different effects here, different audio settings in 1.36. It's a bit disorienting. So we have 2 hours remaining to deliver this. That's good. That's a very short trip, so no problem there. Thanks, Ramil. Stay safe as well there. Hope you guys are doing fine there in Italy. Let's switch to an 8 shifter and a 12 speed. Yeah. Started it yesterday. Wow, that's a bit loud. Sorry about that. One sec. Let's go and check the sounds are 1.0. Okay, let's see if that's loud enough. You guys let me know if you want it louder, okay? That is pretty. We can maybe heighten it up to 1.5. 1.5 would be a nice balance. There we go. That's perfect. Very interesting thing that happened here yesterday with this truck. I got a message saying that I am running out of AdBlue. I think it's the first or maybe second time I got that. Running out of AdBlue faster than running out of fuel. Oh, I just noticed my side mirror is not painted. Dang it. I'll have to drop by a mechanic later. Let's go and plot that out. So the one that Tom is pointing out west of St. Petersburg. Is it this road right here in Sosnovyy Bor? Or this one, which I just drove through? You can go back there. I'm fine with that. This is the mechanic. Yeah, let's take a roundabout route. There is transcode. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, 1.37. I'm not sure when they're planning to do that. Really hoping it's soon too. Sir, internet. Maybe too many people using the internet. BBC Radio 1, yes. That one. I purposely set that to, instead of it showing the GPS, showing radio. And then I put a separate GPS device on the windshield. Oi, what is this car doing? Goodness, that was dangerous. It's the one in the middle. Okay, I see the yellow one. Yeah, I think I drove through that yesterday. It was amazing with those bent arches on the bridge. Like those lampposts that were like ribs of a dinosaur. So how's everyone doing with your truck at home stuff? I finished my personal goal already, but that doesn't stop us from contributing more. Because if you guys have been watching in the social media channels of SES, they have continued to contribute to the community by giving groceries, donating cash amounts, buying supplies and all that stuff every 20 million kilometer mark that we do. What the heck is this guy doing? AI being AI. Yeah, NL is right on point. We've gotten a taste of how the drivers are like. Car looks like a Lada, the one that almost hit us a while ago. Undersea internet cable had broken down. Ah, yeah, that's going to be a problem. It's been tricky. Yeah, so this is what happened yesterday. The AdBlue there in the middle bar was running out faster than the fuel. So we'll try and observe if that happens again later. Hey Sky, welcome back, man. Have you been? Also, I can't remember when I made that Clumsy trucking thing, but it's a very nice fit with this paint job. It's been a while, I guess, since I did that. Custom lightbox effect. Perfect for this truck. Let's get a nice truck shot to start the stream off. Even though some of the paint job is not correct. Oh, I am using a low deck variant, by the way. You can see how low we are to the ground, like, I don't know, 2 inches off the ground. Also, you might be able to help me out with this, guys. If we have some people who are familiar with how low decks behave, would you say that low decks are more fuel efficient, fuel economic? Because I've gotten a comment in YouTube that's saying that's not true at all. They say that it's used only in cities. The low deck variants are used only in cities for people, for drivers with lots of loading and unloading or something along those lines. But they are saying that the fuel is not fuel friendly at all. I'm getting a completely different result here because I'm having very good fuel economy. But I'm not sure if that's the low deck or the engine itself. Volkswagen's on the wrong side of the road, indeed. Looks like we are crossing over to Finland now. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought low decks are fuel efficient. What is my frame rate? Not 60. For sure not 60. Let's have a look. Because I am using those A8 weeks, which can be a bit of a frame hog. There you go, 50 something right now. Alright, wise man, if you can hear this, have a great weekend. Sorry to hear that. Catch you on YouTube, man. Have a good night. Maybe it's a sign that you need to sleep more and earlier. Have a good one. Stay safe. Yeah. So I willingly sacrificed FPS for better anti-aliasing. So unfortunately, yeah, we will not be getting 60 frames all throughout. Maybe there are times, like on the highway, where we will get 60. But it will go low, above 30 hopefully. But yeah, that will give us better quality to the sacrifice of performance. Few frames lost. I think it's a fair trade until SCS fixes their own anti-aliasing. We work with some tweaks. Yeah, like here, this is super smooth. I guess this is 60. Close enough. Yeah, you get those like stutters when I look abruptly. YouTube no longer calls 720 HD setting anymore. Oh, doesn't it? Ah, interesting. I haven't noticed that. They are upgrading with the times. The border guard asked if you could turn on the music just a bit. So Noma, have you heard about the 11.50 beta in Explain? Very excited about it. In the Discord server, we showed some updates. Unfortunately, some plugins seem to be not compatible, including the towless planes. So dang it, Traffic Global seems to be not compatible yet as well. So I think I will not be switching over to 11.50 just yet, even though it gives us some very nice performance improvements. 144 Hz monitor for the win, maybe 14 Hz. It's closer, huh? This is why an RTX 3080 Ti would work well. Looking forward to that update. I've heard rumors, of course there are rumors, saying that Nvidia could release their new video cards by August. Have you guys heard of anything? Any news? Any rumors you've seen? $1080. Yeah, makes sense. That would give us a nice distinction. 1080 is the first, the HD. Full HD they called it before, but I guess now it's just HD. Sounds good, but has some issues. I watched the video from, who was this? Michael Brown? He's a very famous guy, right, in the Explain world. Works a lot with Austin Myers. Almost said Austin Powers. And he has a couple of, he did some benchmarking. And those with an AMD graphics card will be super pleased, because the performance improvements are like 100%, which basically means double the frame rate you've been getting before, because they used to really suck back then with X-Plane. Now they are an even footing. This one, we're getting a nice frame rate here. Yeah, this one is almost 60. Rex is kind of blocking the view. I think we'll have to relocate him. I think he can't get the passenger seat anymore. And have you guys seen my mask? Mask for when going outside. It's a bit hardcore, I know, but it kind of works. It's a bit worn out though. I guess the air quality outside is not the best. We'll make it work. You drove this route last night. Ooh, nice. Went to the same spot. Yeah, you might be right, Jay. I don't think everything can stay on track with everything that's happening. I would hope so, but realistically, probably not. We can hope. And we can truck at home. Is there a running counter of how many kilometers you've driven for the truck at home event? Like a personal running counter? Because it's nice to see the collective. Like, I think right now, where are we at? 220 million or 320 million? I think we're at the 300 million mark already, right? Last time I checked. But it would be nice to see the personal contribution. I guess it's somewhere there. Let's look for it in the menu later after this job. Probably. I think there's only one truck repair shop in this place. Not after that. Okay. That's a shame. But we can still contribute even after reaching the goal, right? I really hope so. I know it's Jay typing even without looking at the name when I see 3 question marks in the question. I don't think it shows when you've reached your goal. Ooh, this is a very nice bridge. Let's take a bridge shot right here. Nice. That works for me. I had to let go of SIP's traffic density mod, because with the AA tweaks, as you can see, we're getting some frame drops already. And if I increase the traffic, that will become even more significant. But yeah, graphics quality is numero uno, together with the audio quality, engine sounds and whatnot. Not stopping fast enough. Yep, I did finish the goal already. I actually forgot to look at the fuel economy of that job I did, because I think I did 3 jobs and I completed the goal already. Because I did one job, that's the one I showed in the video, I think last Tuesday. And then I did the April Fool's video, the silent trucking one. And then I made a long trip offline. I think it was around 2,000 kilometers, something like that, from Munich to St. Petersburg, I think that was. And I think I got a very good fuel economy there. Let's see. This exhaust brake sounds are real. Oh, that's good to hear. Well, Krishboom did record this directly from the truck, so that's reassuring. Let's check later if it shows the extra distances. Maybe I'll just have to click it. From the main menu, it only says personal goal finished or something along those lines. But maybe if you click it, it will show the details. Can't leave your house. Yeah. Same with most of us, I guess. Unless we're buying groceries and stuff. You have to leave stuff on the porch. Oh. But that's good to hear that they are very safe there. Really taking no chances. Is it this one? No, I don't think it's this one. It should be, I guess, straight ahead. Ah, that's the one. Man, loving these engine sounds. Very real, but not too in your face. You do hear the clean sound of the engine roaring at you. None of those, like, it doesn't sound like an American truck that just is extreme and amazingly beautiful, but it does have that European clean feel. Like, I don't know, maybe a Euro 6 proper sound. Let's go and repair, and then let's go and fix some of the stuff here. First and foremost, get the paint job for the side mirror. If that can load properly, there you go. Paint. Ah no, I don't like it that way. I like black with just the blue finish. Perfect, that's the one. And then inside, so we'll do a bit of remodeling. Rex will have to move maybe here. Sorry buddy, they can't see through the side mirror. There you go. That should be good. Alright. The turbo wine, oh yeah. Get a cat. Let's go and get one. Rex might not like it, but let's see. There was a sleeping cat here, right? Yeah, Tekir. Tekir asleep. Oh, he will hate that. He's not on the seat, but the cat is. Tekir. What is Tekir? Is that like a, I don't know, a Turkish word or something? Or is that a proper name? We can get that guy. Remove the mask. That can work. It's a very zooistic truck. Like remodeling your house, yeah. Like remodeling your mobile house. Looking good. Alright. That's much better. Now I can see from there. Thank you, Rex. Oh, those engine sounds. Beautiful. Tekir is tabby cat. What is tabby? Is that the direct translation, Alex? Thanks. Haul a tiny house. I think there is one in the special transport DLC pack. I'm sure I've seen one before. I'm just not sure where I've seen it from. Exactly. Anyone familiar with that company? Nice lettering. It's very close to Crafteco though. A stripy cat. Ah, I see. Quite accurate, huh? They seem to be getting along well. That's good. The house cat. Ah, I see. Golden doodle. Doodle or poodle? Poodle I know. Doodle I don't know. Doodle is the thing you draw, right? That's a doodle. Golden retriever and poodle mix. Ooh. Interesting. Trying to imagine how that looks like. I love golden retrievers. That is my favorite breed. If I would ever get a dog, I would get a golden retriever. I never had one though. I mean, we've had dogs before in the family. In my family of origin, but never a golden retriever. We've had a Japanese Spitz, German Shepherd. I think those are. I think a Shih Tzu, but no golden retriever at all. Maybe eventually. Had a Great Dane. Can't click through it. That's what I hate about ETS2 and ATS. Until now, they have not implemented that. Like, you can't move your mouse outside the border of the game. Really hate that. Even if it's in windowed mode, they always lock it inside, so you have to alt tab. And it's just one more key, but I don't know, for some reason I'm very hesitant to move my window. Like, unlike Farm Sim has a window mode. And it's so easy to switch windows across as long as the mouse cursor is there. Tried so many things to make that work, like borderless windowed, other settings, nothing works. Ooh, it's a quick one. So what was the latest update from SCS for the truck at home? Has anyone been staying tuned with their social media channels? I think I got lost somewhere, but it's so nice to see people contributing and still racking up the numbers, because I'm sure most of the people who have been joining have already reached their personal goals. It's quite easy to reach, but the numbers still keep racking up, which is a very nice gesture from all our virtual truckers out there continuing to contribute. And it's such a, Alex pointed this out yesterday, but yes, this is a very smart, very practical initiative from SCS. They are promoting their games. They are encouraging everyone to stay home. And even if you stay home, you are responsible for the things that SCS is doing. Wow, 316 million. I can see you're busy with the other games. Just tick over 316. Awesome. Yeah, it doesn't show here. I guess it can show when I go into the World of Trucks, but that's too much of a hassle. I'll just keep doing what I can as much as I can. So where do you guys want to go? Where do you guys want to go? Want to go via Sweden? Let's take the longest one we can do. Wow, that can work. Or that can also work. 2.5, huh? Can we finish that in the stream? Or that one is promising. So we can pass through Sweden. I think I like the look of that. Just testing 2.45. Nice. Good luck. OMSI 2, yes. I have a couple of videos in the channel about that. I used to really like it, but it proved very unstable for me. I saw it now. It looks more like a poodle than a golden retriever, huh? Interesting. It's like poodle almost everything except the snout. Cute. Thank you. Where are we? That one. Pick the longest one. I do like going to Calais there. Would be nice. Well, let's see. If we don't finish it today, I'll finish it offline. Good. By the way, does anyone here not have an ETS2? Does not have ETS2 or ATS, one of the games? Not sure if everyone has both already. Because I got some keys. Thinking if I should do a giveaway in this stream or maybe push it out to YouTube or whatnot. Go for it. Let's do it. We can go almost to the UK. The only thing is, because we don't have pro mods, I don't want to go to the UK. The UK in the old SES maps is super old, super outdated. The roads are not realistic at all. Nice. Yeah, right. Did you have to sell them off to buy the things you have at the base in the farm? Amazing base, by the way. Jack, I think Jack, you'll do nicely with like city skylines and creative stuff like that. Planet Zoo, or maybe not Planet Zoo because no animals will be left over. We'll have to hide your guns. But maybe Planet Coaster. Man, I don't have those kinds of creative juices. I need it for a new account. Change their house. Nice. That red one, cool. So yeah, I don't think anyone has anything missing in the base game. I think all of us have the base game. So let's check later. Because at this point, maybe it's not worth to have a giveaway. Later I'll ask again, and the first person who answers, I'll give a copy. And if there are too many people who don't have it, then we'll do a giveaway. But it's a nice gesture from SES so that more people can truck at home. So it's a win-win-win, a win on all accounts. A big W. A deeper slurry pit. Oh, I remember those days when you didn't have a house and you had to sleep in the slurry pit. Man, how far you've come. Do I do right-hand drive? I do, but I don't do it very well. If I'm clumsy with the left-hand drive, I'm even more so in the right-hand drive. Yikes. Very bumpy. Air ride kicking in. The new mod view. Ooh, what is that? Do something with those keys on YouTube if you have any spares. Yes, I think you're right. I think I can do something like that instead. Might be able to reach more people. I'll probably do a quick giveaway just until this weekend and see who will join. Where are we going with this? There, okay, good. Lights maybe? Later, let's turn them on later. SES Finland is your favorite. For me, I'm not sure if I feel the same. Finland is nice, but I think it's a bit too, how do you say, open-spaced for me. I think I like better... it's a hard one. not sure actually. Maybe Italy. Italy for the buildings and France for the roads and the vegetation. That looks much better. Oh, and yes, I can reverse again. No need to look at third person. Gotten so used to farming. Didn't know how to properly reverse anymore at some point. Iberian Peninsula is the best DLC. There you go. Looking forward to that one for sure. Alright, let's reset the counter here. There you go. And we'll see how the fuel economy stacks up. What are we carrying, by the way? 20 tons of office paper. Will that be converted to toilet paper? If everyone's running out, maybe. Corsica comes in a close second. Oh, right. One of the new ones that they made. Netherlands and Turkey are your favorite. Really? Netherlands? In the default map? I don't think that was very nicely done at all. That was pretty old. But the Pro modes Netherlands, that's a different item altogether. Don't like the Chrono trailers. I mean the design. That one? The Schwarzmuller ones, yeah, they're perfect for you, black and red. Yeah, Promotes London. Now that is a different beast altogether. Even Jack likes that, and he's from London. Or well, he says he doesn't like it. To be more accurate. The worst. Looks like it might rain. You called it. If we look at the bars as early as now, the AdBlue is indeed going down faster. Maybe the AdBlue tank on this low deck variant is smaller. Maybe that's what's different. Maybe that's because of the low deck mod from Sogard 3. Changed maybe the AdBlue capacity. Not so sure. Goodness, it's pretty hot today. Perspiring like crazy. Does it look hot outside? It's pretty cloudy, but goodness. To 80 kilometers per hour, and now start with the fuel savings. So yeah, does everyone agree? Low deck setups should be more fuel economic, or does anyone disagree with that statement? Either London, Wales, or Spain. Oh yeah, that's a hard one. That is a hard one. Is Bricks here? If Bricks is here, then Wales. Have a look. Am I missing anything? No, I think I've got interesting looking rocks here. Very edgy. Reminds me of Utah. mods are not for everybody. They're a bit complicated, especially when you start mixing them. So sometimes it's better to just play vanilla for the stability. Yeah, but even pro mods is not for the average user, I must say, because you have to download a couple of files, put them in the right order. Some people are not techie for that, and that's just how it is normal. To some people it might be the simplest thing though, but some people, they excel at other things. If you can manage it though, yeah, at the very least you can try. Because it might be hard or complex at first, but if you follow the steps one by one, slowly, maybe it will start to make sense eventually. Hey Caso, how's it going over there in Italy? Which part of Italy are you at? Glad you could make it today. Hope you're doing fine. Yep, still in Singapore. We are starting to tighten up our measures in here. Not completely in lockdown yet, but that's always, I guess, in the table as an option. But they are starting to close down more of the things. Last week they closed down the gyms, so that's why we've had to work out at home. You might have seen that video of mine on Instagram where me and Mrs. Clumsy were working out. We found this online site that it's like Netflix but for fitness classes, and those are the same classes that we attend in the gym, so that's great. Not the same energy, not the same vibe as when you go to the gym, but it's very how do you say, convenient venue. Oh, you're in Milano, I see. It is going better now. That's great to hear. That is great to hear. Better because he corrected the spelling from his previous statement. I understand. But you're closed again. You're still in lockdown. Yeah, that's understandable. Under a stay-at-home order. Yikes. Yeah. Hang tight. First death of a 5-year girl. Oh man, that's pretty sad. Yeah, you really never know. Over here in Singapore, I think we've had 3 deaths now. Initially, we've been able to manage to avoid any deaths, but yeah, it was, I think, inevitable. Some people will get infected who are more prone, have weaker immune systems and whatnot. Over here, they are highly discouraging any form of travel as well. Caso. Check if I'm not near you. Social distancing, please. Brother of the New York governor. I think I saw a video of that. Are these the 2 guys who are like chiding each other on live television? One of them is I think one of them is a governor and one of them is like an anchor in the news or something. That might be it, huh? So the news anchor is tested positive. How is he doing? Because some people are able to manage well despite being infected if they have a pretty strong immune system. So hopefully he's one of those. Look at the fuel economy, guys. 29.5 and falling. That's amazing. I think even Scotsman would be proud of that. Oh, the guy from CNN. That might be different. Thanks, Kaso. Appreciate that. But no pressure. Focus on your needs first. I'll be here. Focus on the essentials like toilet paper. Hey Jake. Started staying home from the large kosher grocery store. Too much pressure. Oh my goodness, really? That's sad news. Wow. So who owns it now? So did the grocery have to close down? Stay safe, man. Yeah. Good thing you're staying home now. That's you going shopping. Full gear. Full gear is required. Yeah. Guy got arrested because he tested positive. Took him to the ER. He started to fight the nurses. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's not how you do it at all. Yeah. Man, that kind of behavior is just so inhumane, so I don't know, I can't explain it. That kind of selfish behavior. I have no words. Yes, son, I see. Yeah. We were supposed to drive in ATS, but I couldn't access the World of Trucks server from there. At least not the live one. So I couldn't do the truck at home. I couldn't contribute anything to truck at home in ATS unless I downgrade, and I will not downgrade there. So we are in ETS2, enjoying Krishboom's Volvo sounds and Eugene's Volvo FH truck with the company of our furry friends right here. They seem to be enjoying. Chill. Yes, Truck at Home. It's a World of Trucks event. I highly recommend you participate because SES is providing a lot of help to the community, financial aid, supplies to the hospitals. Whenever we reach a milestone, every 20 million kilometers that our drivers do in the event, they contribute something. Oh, I was half expecting the echoey sounds. In 1.36 we don't have any of that yet. Oh man, now I really miss 1.37. Awesome stuff, Caso. Enjoy. Derailed the train intentionally near a ship carrying 4 patients because he thought it was a center. What? Wow. Insane story. It's like almost unbelievable, some of these stories that you guys are telling me. Thanks, Alex. For those of you guys who are not familiar with the Truck at Home event, here it is. Hashtag Truck at Home, and Alex has posted the link there. You will find links also to the mod for the paint job for your trucks, which is what I'm using right now. Oh, I think this will do greatly. Facing the other way with the sunset. Releasing free DLCs. I think they are having a sale, but probably not free. Now that is something I can get behind. Literally. Remove the blur maybe? Beautiful. Caused a fuel spoil. They had to call in hazmat to clean it up. Goodness. It's so disappointing. Awesome. Enjoy, Kaso. Retarder action. Slowed down the wipers. Rain is finally stopping. Oh crap, I forgot that I'm I forgot that I'm in manual. I was expecting it to downshift and it sounded so weird. He had terrorism charges put against him. Yeah, this day and age, that's just correct. That's not a prank. That's just, yeah, that's an act of aggression in these times. Your phone battery is exploding. Rip. Oh, look at that sky, guys. Beautiful. My goodness, that is breathtaking. Let's take a look outside. Magnificent shots. Be part of the gang. Nightbot right on cue. But seriously, if you're going through some difficulties, job cancellations, income problems, please don't worry about subscribing or supporting the channel financially. Focus on your necessities first. I won't mind at all. Just let me know and I'm happy to support you. Not financially, but maybe be your cheerleader. Help cheer you up a bit. Losing faith in humanity. Yeah, but the good thing is it's not always all gloom and doom. Sometimes if you look on the other side, you tend to see the other side of the spectrum, which is people helping each other and really showing you that there is hope for humanity. I've seen a couple of stories like that. Very heartwarming and gives me the opposite impression. So for me personally, being more of an optimist, I like looking at those kinds of stories more. Gives me a bit more hope. Hey, thanks for the follow. Although admittedly, yeah, it's less catchy than the insane ones. Hard to believe insane ones. Oh man. Oh no! Full on brakes. Sudden braking by this guy. Thanks for the follow and welcome to the channel. Feel free to join us in chat. Why does it seem like every day those zeros seem to be giving birth to another set of zeros? Is that the interest working? Well, this is for you, Jack. That truck is for you. Actually, that doesn't look half bad, huh? Iveco for the win. Said no one ever. Just kidding. Ah, yeah, I saw that. Lots of people playing music in the balcony. Yeah. Was that in Italy or Spain? I think I saw that video too. Very nice. Casos don't break. Goodness, I am perspiring like crazy. What's it doing outside? One sec. It's pretty gloomy outside. And the engine died. So it's weird that it's hot inside here. Itch. There you go. This is the benefit of having goldfish memory. I tend to forget the roads I've driven in, so everything at this point feels brand new. It's a completely new experience every single time. Two seconds later, truck flips over. Oh yeah. Very likely scenario in my case. Yeah, curtains are shut. Normally the sunlight would be seeping through. But yeah, this time I don't think they are because it's pretty gloomy outside. So right now it seems perfect for Elite Dangerous. My only light source is the single lamp that's going to cut off in a bit, I think. Looks like we are riding the ferry. Good luck to us. No, but I don't have any map DLC, so it should be fine. Mrs. Clumsy potato progress. Oh, we didn't have any time for potato harvesting yesterday. We did some IRL wine harvesting though. Or wine consumption, to be more accurate. Maybe later. During the weekend for sure. I would like to get that contract finished and never go back there again in the potato business. I love eating the potatoes, like French fries, but not harvesting them. I think I'd leave that to the other guys, the more patient guys. Ow! That is the problem with low deck trucks. Flipped over on the guardrail. Is that in Norway? I think that it's either Norway or Sweden. Let's just try to get in a bit more light. Is that looking a tad better? Yeah, I think that helps. It's a bit too dark today. Yeah, I think it's Norway also. Fracaso Bridge. If the bridge even exists. Maybe it got wrecked with that maneuver. Where do I go? Here, on the right side. Okay, cool. Utfart. Oh no. Don't show Jack that one. He loves those signs. Your phone can do it with the exploding battery. Yeah. That will work great. So what games are you guys playing? Found anything cool that's released or getting released soon? I'm definitely looking forward to SnowRunner. I think end of April it will be releasing, so we'll for sure be getting a lot of that in the channel. But I don't have anything else on the horizon, I think. Lithium flavored potatoes, yum. Yes, I think he did. I think he did. Suddenly, I had no one behind me. Hey, bot! Oh my goodness, yes. Get well soon, man. Yeah, take it easy. Feel free to hang around and lurk. Get well soon. Thanks for making it. We'll try to keep you company. You're trying to put the Clumsy in the Clumsy stream. Well, you were successful on all fronts, Kaso. New Modern Warfare. Ooh, fancy. Call of Duty, right? Map editor in ATS. Nice. I like the sound of that. Any hints you can give us? No one watches this anyway, so feel free to divulge secrets. Yeah, it's all because of you, Kaso. Thanks. No worries, bot. Thanks for lurking. And to all our lurkers out there, thank you for watching. Hope we are helping you chill out a bit amidst the situation. So no worries, no pressure to chat or anything. Lurking is perfectly acceptable. 1:1 map, very early stages, nice. Exclamation point lurk. Who are these Alex's canolas? I think they're soon ready for harvest, Alex. So can you guys help explain to me, for those who are familiar? I was asking Alex about this yesterday. It seemed to me that in farming, when the crops are at their peak, like when they're at their most alive, they're super vibrant, they look very nice, they're still on the growing stage. And then when the game says they're ready for harvest, they're actually dried already. So why do you have to wait for crops to dry before they can be harvested? Is it a moisture thing? I don't know. I would have thought you would pick something at its peak, the peak of its life. But clearly I do not understand how farming works, so help me out, guys. Are we in Sweden now? We should be, right? I think so. Canola! Oh no. This is what I hate when there are emergencies. Whoop. These trucks slow down like crazy. They are mature. But aren't they mature when they look the liveliest? Simply harvest it. Yeah, that's the simple way of looking at it. That's what I do. But I always found it weird that I harvest things when they're a bit dried and like a bit died out already, instead of harvesting them at their peak. Like if you pick a flower, you would normally pick a flower when it's at its full bloom, right? Not when it's all starting to wilt already. So it's quite like counterintuitive for me why you would not do the same for farming. And I forgot again that I'm in manual. Usually when I'm driving this truck, I'm in automatic. You would redo all Italy. Is it not good in your point of view? Is it not accurate at all? Have you tried Scan 720's Italy sign project? You might like it better afterwards. Oh. Hey Alpha, thanks for the input and welcome to the stream. Moisture does come into it partly, but the flowers are part of the mechanism to develop the seeds. Oh man, this looks so nice. Let's take a photo here as I read that statement. So when the flowers are out, the seed hasn't developed. Ah, I see what you mean. So the flowers might be in full bloom, but the seeds, which is what you need for the harvesting, aren't quite there yet. That explains a lot. Thank you. Appreciate that. So the looks, the visuals aren't exactly what we're after. It's the seeds. Awesome bridge. You have it, nice. Yeah, it only does north and center right now, but I'm sure he's going to grow it later. Grow it like plants. Oh my goodness, this is looking so good. I think I'd like this as the thumbnail. That is so nice. Ticks all the boxes. Scandinavia DLC has always been one of my favorites, even though it still has some of those old junctions. It more than makes up for it with these amazingly looking bridges and elevated highways. Really like this. With the railings and everything, feeling like above like that, having that overlooking view. So nice. And that must be Stockholm, right? Yes, indeed. For giving way. Not that you had much of a choice. But yeah, probably my most favorite area to drive in default SCS is the Scandinavia region, in particular in Sweden, because of all these elevated highways. These are my favorite things to drive in visually. I think in terms of like the ease of driving, I like the German Autobahnen with the remake and everything. Oh, we just passed this one. This is the old junction I'm referring to. Back during the time when they developed Scandinavia DLC, they still had these primitive looking junctions, which I'm not sure if they are realistic. Oh crap. Yeah, thank goodness for Volvo braking. Wow. Anyone know what that is? What jet that is? Ouch. Keep hitting those cones, I think. Yikes. Square 4x4x4 in Minecraft. Yeah, I am not mapping. What do you say? Mapping. I don't have mapping skills either. I'd leave it to the pros and just drive. Sweden has the world's largest scale model of the solar system. Nice. How large is it? Trucks miss something, ETS2. What do you think that something is? With the sounds, with the feel, physics, with how it looks? Scania dealer up ahead. Crush your truck like a pro. There you go. Hey Veko. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Man, look at that bridge. Is that a railroad? Or a highway? You can't drive over it. My goodness, how massive is that? Wowzers. Thanks, Alex. I should have put that in night mode, huh? Thanks for picking up the slack. For those who want to join the truck at home event, please check out the link from Alex there, and let's all contribute. Stay home, truck, and directly support our frontliners through SCS. 220? What? Where did they place that? They have too much space. Goodness. I was expecting like one building at the most. Do they place them in like roundabouts each planet? I wonder if we have that here. That would be great. That's going to be interesting though, isn't it? If we merge that with the highways. SCS community can improve even better the game. They can be remade by those people who are living there. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what our modders are doing. That's what ProMods is doing, ultimately, as well as our other map modders. That's why there are mods. And it's been an amazing experience so far. The Ericsson globe in Sweden is the sun. And in Stockholm, the one we just passed. Oh, small acrylic Neptune in a park in Söderhamn. And I guess all of the other planets are also modeled in somewhere. That is pretty cool. Increasing the driving time, yeah. You would need to have the knowledge how the roads, how the city should look like, and you would need to have the skills to actually place them in the game. I wonder if ProMods has any plans of improving Italy. I don't think it's at the top of their list because Italy has already been remade by SCS with a DLC. But I don't have any info on their plans, so we'll have to wait and see. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel, and feel free to join us in chat or lurk away. Either way is more than welcome. Nice jets there. Wow. Is this like the aviation capital of Sweden? Speaking of aviation, I'm starting to miss flying. Should really get back into X-Plane soon. I was really hoping for 11.50 with the Vulkan update, but I think I will have to skip on it for now, or at least wait for it, because my favorite plugins aren't supported yet. Have 1:1 cities in driving time. Yeah, it's almost impossible to develop. Hey Speedy, thanks for the follow, man, appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Oh, this is very nice ambiance. Some like countryside driving feels. I think you can see Jack's house from here. There it is, his new house. And that's Alex right there, harvesting. So nice. The synergy between trucking and farming is so cool, huh? They're so closely interconnected. It would be amazing if Giants and SCS can eventually link up and, you know, like connect their stuff. I think I remember some people having that idea. Not sure if someone raised that before or someone started working, but I think someone told me about it. Like trying to connect the farming, taking stuff out of the farm, for example, and delivering it here in Truck Sim. That's going to be so cool. Or was it flying and trucking? I can't remember which one, but those kinds of like initiatives from normal people to connect the different simulators together, that is so cool. And providing like one ecosystem where everything is linked up, that would be great. Keeping everyone connected, even if we have this kind of situation going on. It would be amazing. Jack relaxing in his rocking chair, and you, I read, working out in the field. Buff Alex. It will be very hard. 1:1. Goodness, that will take ages. But it can be done if you start. At the very least, you will know if you like it or not. Brahe, what does that mean? Maybe a rest area? Is this a rest area coming up ahead? So wait a minute, I don't have Project Next Gen, do I? The road markings. Didn't know this was how the default one looked here in Scandinavia. Interesting. They're not bad. They're a bit repetitive in terms of the texture. You can see the tiling happening there. Survival mode. Yeah, some people have that idea too. I doubt SCS will go for that route. Maybe the most they will do is the walk around, but drinking, eating, making it survival, I think it's a bit outside the simulation parameters already. It would be cool though, yeah. But I have my doubts they will push through with that. Personally, I think it would be, I would like it better if SES would focus on the trucking elements. And yes, of course, truckers eat, truckers drink, but everyone does that, so might not be too on point. For me, I think I would rather see first the actual trucking, unique trucking elements, like walking around your truck, connecting the cables, loading and configuring your trailer. Those are the things that I would want to see. 15-minute break in real time. Oh, that one would be cool. Yeah, like really enforcing the regulations. 8 hours, 15 minutes, things like that. I remember passing through here before because of that statue right there. Is that like a farmer? I don't know. For a good harvest or something. It looks something like that. You can add oil or water. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yes. And if you run out of water, then your wiper. Well, they don't have the wiper washer anyway. Maybe they could add it. And if you don't have water, then that will not work. Some more simulation elements, not the most important, but good to have. Look at that fuel economy, 29.8 average, so nice. Oh no. Okay, good. I don't want to have to slow down. Please go faster, guys. Thank you. Remember, non-goldfish memory. When does that happen? Not often. Once in a blue moon. I like the long trips like this. Offline, I try to do trips like this as well. They are quite immersive. It really sucks you in the trucking world. Very relaxing. And I can just listen to podcasts and stuff together while driving. Next week, guys, the streaming schedule will be the same as this week. That's Thursday and Friday my time, so that's Wednesday and Thursday for US folks. Because it's Mrs. Clumsy also has to work from home Monday to Wednesday, and I don't want to disturb her while she's having calls, and I'm speaking like this with a webcam and everything. You drive forever and there's no simulation. Yeah, there is a fatigue system built in, but yeah, it's not realistic at all. I don't like it. So I just disable it. Maybe they can improve the fatigue system to be more in line with the trucker regulations. Is where it's at. Where are we now at anyway? I have no idea where we are. Somewhere in Sweden is the most accurate I could give. I'm hoping. Okay. Maybe you could stay like this. I think we'll be passing through Sweden, Denmark, Germany, and then France. Not sure if we'll be going through Holland and Belgium. We'll see. I just let it navigate on its own. Normally it would give you the fastest anyway. Yeah, that's true, NL. We all have to take care of our health, especially now. We have to pace ourselves properly because we need all the resistance. Our immune system has to be in its tip-top shape. So how are you guys doing your groceries? Do you have online stuff as well there? Or is it, or do you have to go out? In the Philippines, I think they have this ticketing system. Each family has a representative. They have this ID that allows them to go outside. Because I think there are some checkpoints where you would be asked for your pass. And if you don't have your pass, then you are not allowed to leave, go outside. Here in Singapore, we don't have that, at least not yet. So we can go anytime we like, but it is highly discouraged. So the malls are still open. Most of the restaurants are still open, but social distancing is implemented. Like the tables are set far apart from each other. The queues have the markings to set people as far as possible to each other. But the government is saying, as much as possible, don't leave the house. Only go out if you really need to. Not sure if that will change soon though, because we are getting more and more numbers. And local incidents are climbing up, so we have to be more vigilant about it. But usually from me, I usually do online groceries even before this entire incident. But nowadays it's so hard to find a slot. All the slots for deliveries are getting used up. And right now I think the usual spot where I do my deliveries in, they closed. At least they closed their delivery slots. I think they are shuffling it around and probably coming up with something more apt with the times. Let's hope that they open up soon. We've added all these features. Boiling system. Yeah, more the technical aspects, huh? Yeah, I'm sure some people would prefer that. Other people would not be so interested in that though, the more casual players. They would just like to drive. So I think that's why SCS went with the driving, because the driving is for sure something that everyone will be interested in. So they focused on those first. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to say hi in chat. Yeah, that's a good point. Hopefully they implement that. The maintenance, the proper maintenance of the truck. Proper wear and tear, proper damage system. You know, I don't need to see the dents and the, like, not destruction derby kind of deal, but actually the truck getting damaged if you don't take care of it. If you rev too high, if you don't add oil, stuff like that. If you brake too hard, if you brake too much, too abruptly, like right now. Must not be like car mechanic simulator. Yeah, just the basics is enough. I hope they would add those eventually. Hey, definitely maybe. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Welcome. How are you? How are things where you are at? I was going to say something. Completely lost my train of thought. Old age problems. Dang it. You hate the tipping over part. Well, yeah, I guess, but it is pretty realistic, right? I mean, if you do that in real life, it tends to be what would happen. So, from that point of view, they actually got it right. Old age problems. Let's put the goldfish memory in line with that. Improves the game but also makes it more difficult. True. Even though ETS2 is nearly 8 years old. Wow, yeah, you're right. Almost 8 years old. Yeah, that's true. It's amazing that they can make it survive. Almost missed my turn. I love this. Over and under. Beautiful junction. It's nice to have this as early as in Scandinavia. Ah, Ireland, I see. You guys are in lockdown. Stay safe, man. Yeah. The modding is definitely helping. The modding community keeps the game alive, along with SCS's continuous updates. It's nice to see a game that's 8 years old and still alive and kicking. Goodness. And much better than before. The evolution of ETS2. No more water. We'll have to stop somewhere. Next rest area, we'll take a bio break, a virtual bio break. I'll refill my mug. Hey, Bono. Hello from Korea, nice. Closer to me. What time is it there? I think it's 10:40 a.m. Not sure, do you have the same time zone as Japan? And how are things in Korea right now? Speaking of Korea, me and Mrs. Clumsy have finished or have caught up with Modern Family, so now we're going through other shows in Netflix. We are watching a K-drama. Korean drama. I think the name is Crash Landing on You. We've heard some very positive feedback on it, positive stuff, but I think it's more along the Gilmore Girls levels. Not for the action fans out there. It's a love story for sure. We're still only in episode 1, so I'm not so much of a fan yet, but we'll continue on. Probably it will get more interesting as it goes through. Thanks, baby. I am from the Philippines originally, yeah. Currently living in Singapore. Thanks, Alex. This show has an Asian girl that can be pretty wide. Lots of hits there. Girl called Norma. I'm not familiar with it. Amnesia, Dark Descent. I'm not even familiar with that place. ATS sure needs more states. Yeah. The map is getting a lot bigger, but yes, I still get the feeling that it's not enough. So we need more. Idaho and Colorado. And more, and more, and more. Can I pass through the toll at this fast speed? Yes, I can. Nice. I didn't want to slow down too much so I can save a bit of fuel. I think we are crossing over to Denmark now. In this famous bridge. Probably. Yeah. Lots of things in the pipeline this year. Hopefully they are still on track. And of course we will take a photo here. Wow. That guy's doing a super fast landing. And a very early flare. Good luck with their landing there. I'm sure you'll be floating. Pro Mods Canada. Yes, it has been in progress for quite some time. But no one knows when the release will be. It's never enough. Yeah, that's true with life. Philippines helped your country a long time ago. Ah, that's great. Thanks, Mono. Appreciate that. Glad to have you here. Man, those skies are beautiful. Thank you, Natural Lux. Do you guys have any news from Kirill? Not sure if there are any updates planned along the way. I've not been able to hang out in the NL4 Discord server as much. Actually, not at all. Unless I get tagged. So good. So good. Train Simulator with Italy Stations add-ons. Which one are we talking about here? How is ATS Natural X going along? Yeah, good question. I mean, for me, it's ready for beta, but that all depends on what Kirill is planning. Maybe he's still planning to do some tweaks with the tint. I have no idea. Hey, this. Welcome to the stream. What is that? Some kind of model weirdness in there. Yikes. Yeah, some people aren't keeping up to speed with all the stuff that's happening. That's okay. Understandable. Everyone has a bit of a different focus. Tunnel is so cool. Yeah, a bit weird without that line though popping up. Not sure I've seen that before. Nice look. Are we in Denmark, guys? I think we are, based on the road signage. I think Sweden has more a blue and yellow kind of deal, right? Denmark has a red and white color scheme. Yeah, but not everyone is keeping up to speed with all the news, so can't expect everyone to know about it. I don't know, I have that point of view. I try not how do you say, like, some things are super basic from our own point of view, but you never know what's happening with other people's lives, so I never try to assume, how come you don't know this, how come you don't know that? That's impossible. That's like the most basic thing. But I don't know, it's hard to judge, so I try to be as open as possible. Maybe I'm just such an optimist that way. Since I'm a media person. Well, I know about it. It's not me who was asking about it. In case we got our wires crossed. Yeah. So let's try to be a little bit more understanding, especially during these times. All good, guys. Ooh, another bridge. Love that. Auto pass is over on this side. My bad. $234 for a toll. Yikes. It's pretty pricey. You were at Novara. Took the truck, ran it home, risking the new law. With containment of the virus violating the law going 95 kilometers per hour. Is Novara somewhere in the north? Yeah, keep safe, guys. Expensive bridge, I know, right? Expensive bridge with lots of traffic in it. I think this truck and this bus are slowing us down. North Italy, so you're one of the guys who were included in the exodus. People started leaving the place as soon as Italy started announcing the lockdown, which is understandable. Dangerous, but understandable. How people would behave like that, because I mean, if you have your family somewhere in the south and you hear that the north is locking down, you would want to be with your family. I think a similar thing happened in the Philippines. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. In the Philippines, when they announced it was the Manila lockdown, then they say, for example, we will be locking down as of Saturday. So everyone was going outside. People who were from the provinces, from outside Manila, started moving out, going back to their homes, like Friday. Which kind of defeats the purpose of trying to contain the spread. Because in that way, people spread more to the, potentially spread more to the other parts. But I mean, can you blame them? It's hard to be stuck in a place, not being with your loved ones. So it's kind of conflicting points of view, and you can kind of see the points from both ends. Now that one is a shot I would like to have. Beautiful. Plague Inc. in real life. Yeah, I used to play that game. And back then, it was just like an experiment, right? Like a theoretical thing. So it's just a game. Goodness, now it's really happening. Yeah, I think Kaso is doing fine, thankfully. Keep safe, man. And everyone as well. Ooh, anyone know what car that is? I'm sure our racing gurus are familiar with it. What we're not familiar with is why we are stopping. Ah, I see. It's starting to make sense. This guy's giving way, thank you. Hey, thank you for following. Renault driver. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to say hi and join us. Hey, Swappy. Same to you, man. Good morning. Hope you are good there. You guys are in lockdown, right? Are you working from home? That's a very nice train with some very nice sounds. Sounds might be from Soundfix's mod, if I were to bet. Game is actually now more popular now. Yeah, it's a great initiative that they're doing. Truck at Home is such a good event. No wonder things have been slowing down in other updates. They probably had a lot of focus on keeping this event or making this event up and running as fast as possible. Argentina is also in lockdown. Keep safe until 14th of April. I see. Work from home. Don't you like it, working from home? Do you like to be in the office more? It's convenient because there's no commute, I guess. Yeah, the company you spend with people, with colleagues, it's something you cannot replace. And also the free air conditioning, I would like that. Living in a tropical country, free air conditioning is always appreciated. Hey OM, glad you made it today, welcome back. How are you? 2 weeks already in lockdown, yeah. I think many countries are. They're closing CD. What is that? Calais Dover? I thought that was just an April Fool's thingy. You love it, but you want to play games. Ah, I see what you mean. It's rather... So instead of work from home, it's from home without the work part. Yeah, that would be great. But I would like to have still the salary coming in. Yeah. That would be the best case scenario. Alcohol-based soup or soap. Ooh. Is that a new invention? Plague Inc. even just released a new game mode where you fight disease. Oh, that's great. Hey, that's amazing. That's very nice of them. Yeah, I was thinking it was very good. It's also going to be very insensitive to have those kinds of games in these times, but that's great for them to think of that. Maybe I'll get into it again. That's amazing. That's a simulation I can get behind. Thanks for letting me know, Jake. Oh my goodness, the bridge overload. So many bridges. I love this route. Feeling very sick, coughing and sneezing all day. Have you had yourself tested yet? Please go and have yourself tested. Toenail. Yeah, we just had a toenail a while ago though. Trying to contain myself with this bridge-gasm. You've had yourself tested and it was negative? Good to hear, man. Get well soon. Get proper rest, drink lots of fluids, as my dad would always say. My dad was a doctor. And he was one of those guys, a very old school guy who was very practical about things. Didn't like to overcomplicate situations. So whenever we were feeling sick or whenever we felt something, he would just say, translated, like, that's nothing. Just drink plenty of fluids. I would have wanted to imagine how he would have commented with the situation right now. Would be interesting to hear his thoughts on it. But yeah, he liked to keep things simple. Very nice way of thinking about things. Update for promos 2.45. Jay would know something, but he would have to kill you. He is not at liberty to tell, and I don't have any insider info either. So we'll have to wait and see. Understandably banned in China. Ah, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Jay posted something. Oh, did he? Nice. Sneak peek. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I saw some people, some insiders showing the new stuff in promos 2.45. They've been appearing in my feed. So hopefully it's coming sooner than what we would expect. Singapore fighting with the virus, yeah. The government is doing a really good job at trying to contain it, but at the same time trying to keep the quality of life and keep the industries going as much as possible without hurting and without risking health. So health is still number one priority, but they're trying to really avoid lockdown, a full lockdown as much as possible. I think they're doing a very good job, and I'm trusting them, their judgment on this. So if they say it's time for a lockdown, then I would gladly cooperate, because I would know that they are really studying this a lot and putting a lot of thought in it, and they know what's best. Yeah, Promos did a T and Truckers MP 2.45 stream. Plum shared that link in the Discord server if you guys haven't seen that. That's no indication of a release date, but that is a good sign that things are getting ready. Aquafina. Ah, I see. I think I know that person, that actress. I think... Was she in Crazy Rich Asians? Because her name sounds familiar, very unique. And we are crossing over to Germany. Autobahnen for the win. Speaking of the devil. Yeah, Jay is here. Just lurking about. Spent a full 24 hours in his pajamas. Then took a bath and put it back on. Nice. Conserving water. You could look at it that way. Conserve water. Take a bath every other day. Yikes. That would introduce some natural social distancing because people would be staying away from you without even having to say anything. Yeah, it's a really good test for the government of each country, the officials, the capabilities, stuff like that. Doing boxing, yeah, fitness, trying to keep fit even if you're stuck at home. It's harder, but there are ways. Where can we sleep? I think straight ahead. Can we sleep already? It's only 8 p.m. No, I think we'll just take a bio break for now. Get a diary. Yeah, that's a good tip. Looks like I went the wrong way. I wonder if we could go through the bushes. Might not be very friendly for a low deck like us. We can hoard the parking like this. Just for a minute, I'll just refill my my mug. Do you guys keep journals? Actually, I refilled it already. Can't remember when I did that. Maybe one of the traffic lights. My dad kept a journal. It was very useful for him. He was able to remember the things that I forgot already. But for me, I'm a bit lazy. I do see the benefit of it. Makes you appreciate your life more. But just so lazy to start one. Reflectors are missing on highways. Where should the reflector be? On the side or in the middle? Don't hit that guy, please. Thank you. Guardrails. Oh, interesting. Maybe that can be integrated in one of the graphics mods. Pro parking for the win. Not blocking anyone at all. Biking has been a good escape for you. Ah, I see. Yeah. I also was very fond of learning how to bike again after the longest time. And I managed it to a point. But I don't know why I stopped. Yeah, maybe I just didn't develop the habit enough. Windsock. Very powerful headwind. It's okay. Squirrel posted a video yesterday. Oh, did he? I didn't see it. What was it about? Normally I should get notifications for that. Maybe YouTube is acting up. Clumsy mug, go for it. Exclamation point merch. Posted an ETS2 vid, nice. A lot of people would like that. They've been waiting for him to post a video for the longest time. What was the video about? You would have parked better upside down. Yeah. Castle style. Brothers were talking about because of your subscribers comparing to Somalian YouTube with more. Okay. I hope it was a good discussion. Thanks, Alex. He explained why he was absent and what's next. Oh, that's cool. That's great. Yeah, I should watch that. I'll try and catch up with it. Squirrel is always trending. In the simulation world, at least. He's the simulation guy. But that's great to hear. We all could do with a bit more squirrel. He has some nice insights. Plenty of real life experience, not trucking, but in the real world as a whole, in general. You fall asleep when you watch Squirrel. That can be a good thing, right? Helps you relax. How are you guys liking have you guys watched any of his recent streams? How are you guys liking the new layout with the ultra wide screen and the panel below? It looks to be very nice. I'm just not sure how it feels long time if you like watch it for long periods of time. Yeah, we're headed to Cali. Hey, Namaste. Welcome back, man. Glad you made it today as well. How have you been? Yeah, it's a nice voice. And very nice ideas, very concrete ideas. He explains very well. He's able to turn advanced concept into basic terms, translate them into basic terms. Very entertaining. And he has a huge following. Four days off. Wow, nice. Enjoy. You've been to Calais in real life or virtually? Surrounded by buildings. Nice. Lord Doyle of the Shire. Doesn't he have a new dog also? It's been so long since I've been able to watch him. But I think I saw in his Instagram post or Twitter. Not 100% sure on that though. Hopefully you will finish your work from home today and start truck at home in the evening. Enjoy the weekend. Truck at home, guys. And staying at home could be so productive. Ooh, where are we headed? Here on the left, maybe? Dog parts than the game parts. Same dog. Oh, I thought he had a new dog. Must have looked at it wrong. I thought Doily had a friend now. You like the Volvo? I like it too. Ask Jay. Yeah, the sounds are from Krishboom. Can't go wrong with that. Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit? I did, but I'm not a huge fan. I've mostly forgotten the events already, so I'm not the best guy to talk about it. I tried reading the book because people have been saying that the books are even better. And I am in general a fantasy fan. So I like reading fantasy books, these magical worlds, sci-fi or magic infested, magic-filled worlds. I love those. But I don't know, for some reason, the Lord of the Rings, I couldn't stand it. The first few pages, and I couldn't read it for long. I think it was too hardcore for me. Hey, Led. I see you have Volvo fan right here. How are you, man? He has a new dog. Ah, there you go. That's what I saw. She's called Pipa. Nice. So my eyes were not deceiving me. Thanks for letting me know. Oh crap. Oh crap. We blame lead for that. That was all lead. And that's perfect timing for a rest area. So we can always drive with better visuals. Sauron tries to conquer the world. Yes. Little people with big feet, what could go wrong? You know what they say about people with big feet, right? They have big shoes. But it's... nobody saw that. So what? Don't do casa trucking. Not by intention, that's for sure. Just a little scratch. Cultivator trucking. Oh my goodness. The horrors. That cultivator was like almost boat level. Only difference was it was my own idea, so I can't blame anyone else. I think the boat, someone came up with that idea. I can't remember who though. Maybe you guys can recall it. Streaming till 11, so that's like less than an hour from now. 49 minutes ish. Big shoes, right? Medium-sized hands, big shoes. That's the only conclusion. Unless you guys had something in mind. I don't know, I wouldn't know about it. Caso cultivator, oh, let's not go there. Disaster on the way. More decent parking this time, more humane. Yeah, within the line. I can get behind that. No rocket engine today. Unfortunately not. We need to get these goods in one piece so that the truck at home contribution can be marked. Get 32, wow. Well, I guess there are many people stuck at home. Thank you for joining, guys. That's a fair question. NL. Are you NL guy? Are you the NL guy? Well, he is an NL guy. When in doubt, unfolded. That solves all problems. Foolproof. Where is explained? That's a good question. Blame Jack and Alex. They keep pulling me into farming. And I hope to get back into flying soon. Soonish, we'll see. Driving through this autobahnen. Yes. Different NL. What's explain? Flight Simulator. Is this Germany base game? Yes. This is the base game where they redone it. They redid it. It looks much better now, doesn't it? Maybe the last time you drove in Germany it was still the old one. This is like Pro Mods level now. Or should we say new SCS level. Oi 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 oi. Just not go close. I knew it. AI was going to swerve out of nowhere. Trying to avoid them, but apparently not enough. Yeah, the AI can be smart sometimes, but can be terribly thick at some other points. Yeah, you're the original NL. That's true. That's a fair point. You were NL during the time that NL was still foggy weather. Yeah, AI is going mad. Matching scratches, yeah. I just matched the scratches. Should be symmetrical now. Both left and right. Hey, Bluebird. Yeah. It's quite realistic though. You have varying levels of AI. Some are pretty decent, some are pretty descended. AI must be improved. Yeah, I guess that's true. But in some ways they are quite realistic as well. Because you tend to drive with some there's no better term for it, dumb folks. Which is very true to life. So in a way it is quite accurately represented. Where are these guys passing over on my right? That was a helicopter sound. Oh, good ears. Oh. Alex travels fast. Why is that guy harvesting nothing? Harvesting air. Oh, he crashed the truck because of AI. Really? Because of AI? Okay. Yeah, we can blame the AI. Why not? Harvesting dirt. Yeah. Well, at least in Raft, you can imagine why you would need dirt, huh? It's a pretty rare commodity, apparently. Renault Range T. It is a great truck. Just not good default sounds. At least not yet. I'm hoping with F-Mod that will change. Improved your driving, that's good to hear. I think I remember someone telling me about this Germany reworks, because I was not sure which areas have been remade. I had the impression that the entire Germany was done, but I think some are still not, basing on that comment. Oh no, some pull out. Thank you. Yeah. There are some nice sounds out there, but those are not the default ones. I can get behind that. Ooh, it's terribly bright now. The sun is starting to come out. Let's balance that a bit. There you go. I think initially they started with the north. Now south has also been remade, but I'm not sure if there are still some areas that are left out. Yes, this is the Grisham sound. D13K, if I remember correctly. Hey Fasha, welcome back. How have you been? Volvo FH by Eugene. FH 2012, I think. Yes, Bluebird. You need the map DLCs for Pro mods. Now would be the perfect time to buy them, as I think most of them are on sale. Right, what Len said. Yeah, all good. We all start from somewhere. Passing through Holland, might be 50% off or more. Wow, it's huge. Go check out their Steam page, guys. If you were missing a DLC, now might be the best time to get it. And if you don't have ETS2 or ATS, let me know and I can give you a Steam key. So for anyone who is watching, let's not do a giveaway. For anyone who's watching who doesn't have the ETS2 or ATS Steam key, or ETS2 or ATS base game, email me, theclumsygeek@gmail.com, and the first few guys who send me an email, I will send back a key. Right? Let's do it that way. First come, first serve. Oh no. Why is this guy slow? I'll be waiting for your email then, Jay. Hey Tempest, welcome to the stream. Alright NL, have a good night. Have a great weekend and stay safe, man. Keep in touch. For anyone who just joined, the exclamation point Discord gets you to the Discord server. We all hang out there and share news and share screenshots and new mods that we find, some insider stuff as well, and just hang out and have fun. So feel free to join and see you there. Everything is on sale. Wowzers. Thanks Alex for the link. Just bought a steering wheel in this demo and the pedals, but not the shifter. You can still use the third shift pedal to shift. Ah. Yes, I see what you mean. I'm not sure how it works with the sequential shifting. You mean if you step on the clutch, if you can still shift? I've never tried it, shifting using the sequential option. Like if you go with... one sec, huh? I think if you go to options and controls, so we have the wheel. Sequential, this one. I have not tried this, but I'm assuming you need to step on the clutch and then shift up for that. Maybe you can change the shifter layout behavior to advanced. I have no clue, but you can fiddle around with those settings. If anyone has tried the sequential shifter before, feel free to chime in. Email sent. I will send back to anyone who first sends it. A couple of first guys. And even if you have it, then that's up to your conscience. Picked up beyond the Baltic Sea. Nice. But now prompts will get updated and require road to the Black Sea. I don't get that. Oh, you mean Pro Mods Alpha? Yeah, Pro Mods will require the Black Sea soon. The next in 2.45. Fires is not allowed in your room. Off limits. You can play Grand Utopia now. Nice. Yes, it's an amazing map. My favorite 1:1 map. Oh, good night, NL, if you're still here. What am I watching now on Netflix? I'm actually watching on Prime Video now. I just finished the Star Trek Discovery in Netflix. I loved it. And now I am in the Star Trek mood, so I'm catching up on Picard in Prime. I don't like it as much. It's a bit slower. Very different vibe, but still Star Trek, so I'm giving it a chance. How about you guys? For those who watched, which one do you like better? Alright, Swappy, have a good one. Happy work from homing, and hope you get to have a chance to truck at home soon. MP tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I won't be streaming tomorrow. 2.45 is all DLCs. All map DLCs, right? Right. Picard is awesome. I hope it picks up. I'm currently at episode 6, I think. I don't know, maybe I just got high standards because I really like the Discovery series. Your life is better than Netflix. Thanks. Oh, thanks for the kind words. Appreciate that. This one looks old. This place. Where are we? We are still in Germany. Yeah. Yeah, so apparently not everything has been redone. It looks like we will be passing over Belgium. The later episodes get better. Oh, that's great to hear. Okay, I will continue watching. Yeah, this is definitely old road. So they didn't remake everything yet. You like Picard, but you're also a huge Next Gen fan. I think that was the Star Trek I watched the most during my time. I was not familiar with the others, only the Next Gen, so I am pretty familiar with Picard. So I really have high hopes for it. But yeah, it's a very different series than the Next Gen. I will continue watching it. Thanks, guys. We finished Picard. It's good at the end. Not many people say it is slow. Alright, that's great to hear, Jay. Thanks. I will keep at it. Will there be a season 2? But if that will be a spoiler, then don't bother answering. You're watching Minecraft. There is Minecraft in Netflix? Or you mean like YouTubers playing Minecraft? Do you watch Kiralis? Kiralis is my favorite. Series of unfortunate events. That one I haven't watched it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Nice bot. Great to hear it. Yeah, I think they are. I'm not going to go on details, but I think this episode I'm watching next, they are finally going to meet. And I won't go into more details on that to avoid spoilers. Spoilers! I'll continue watching. Okay, in this one we are in a new area again. You see clearly the distinction between the old and the new area. And the area where you crash into something. I am literally all over the place. A lot of events on this trip. Count that towards one more event. Ooh, someone's having fun bailing. That must be Alex. Or maybe me, doing the infamous Field 13 in Lone Oak. Yeah. What's in that cup? Better not ask. No, it's just water. Bailing Field 13. brings back nightmares. I spent 3 hours doing that. And I did it twice. Because it pays so well. Goodness. There is Minecraft on Netflix. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. Nice bridge. Random events are so cool. Maybe you should turn it off for your safety. Favorite movie? Dragons. Favorite movie? Oh, that's a very hard question to answer. I like many movies, but I'm not sure if I have a favorite. I have a favorite series though. Only the cool kids will know what it is. The cup has tequila. Yeah, I don't know, for some reason I easily forget the movies I watch, but the series seem to stick more. Probably because they have like more episodes in there. Modern Family has definitely come close to the top for me. Maybe top 3. There you go. Spoiler alert. For those who didn't know, that's what the GG stands for. You thought it was a good game? Think again. Oh, look at that. Exactly. You see how the AdBlue is way lower than the fuel level. I'm not sure if that's normal. But if you look at the truck, it does have a very small AdBlue tank right there. I try to zoom in, stay on the lane. Right there. See it? On the right side? Right edge of the truck. That's the AdBlue. So maybe for this truck the AdBlue tank is smaller. Have a good night, Castle. Alright, sure thing, lurk away. And maybe we can get you to sleep. Have a great weekend. AdBlue is supposed to finish every 600 miles. Ah, okay, so that's normal, I see. Cool. So it really does run out faster. Nice. This is pretty realistic then, huh? Cool. Nice. Thanks for the constant links, Alex. For anyone who is not familiar with the truck at home hashtag, if you're a trucking fan or would like to try it out, go and check out the link that Alex gave. And if you don't have ETS2 or ATS, the base game, email me, theclumsygeek@gmail.com. I have a few codes that I have available for giveaway, thanks to SES. Keep the environment safe. Stay here. Definitely old roads here, cutting off lanes and everything. AdBlue mixes with the exhaust, which contains ammonia and releases nitrogen and water. Oh, I see. Interesting. I thought AdBlue was something that mixed with fuel. Good to know. Thank you. UK Prime Minister? Really? Wow. Hope they're doing well. Is it a he or a she? I'm that clueless. Yes, I'm not familiar what happens in the UK. Except for the... what was that? A couple of months back? Mexit? Was it the Mexit they call it? That one I heard. Because it was a bit showbiz. Yeah, there we go. You're running out of AdBlue. Should find a filling station. So if you look at the levels, the fuel is actually pretty high, more than half, but the AdBlue is close. So I'm not sure. I guess after you run out of AdBlue, it simulates the same thing, that your engine dies, maybe. Okay, it's a he. You hate science. Oh, science is amazing. Science is life. Diesel exhaust fluid. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense now, that deaf term. It won't even run even if you have gas. Ah, I see. So it's like one of the fail-safes. I see. Science is great, yes. Sooner or later, you'll have your touch with science in real life, so might as well start getting exposed to it. Physics, chemistry, and the like. I think physics is very practical. Just play farm sim and you'll get your exposure to science. Best physics ever. Oh, geography. That's the one thing I absolutely suck at. Well, that's not the only thing, but that's one of the things that I really suck at. Thanks to ETS2 though, and the other sims that we get into, I'm starting to get a bit more familiar with the places in the earth. Like before, I would have no idea where Germany is in relation to France, to Italy, to Poland. I still have a lot of learning to do, but a bit high level knowledge is very useful. Just knowing where things are, generally speaking. Yeah, that's very true, Bluebird. I learned a lot from ETS2 in terms of geography. Name of the cities, where German cities are at. Aya! Let me in. Thank you. There we go. Very old school junction right here. You can see even the curves are edgy. Very old model. Jet brakes and very nice exhaust sound. Exhaust brake. Is there a difference between exhaust brake and engine brake? I use them interchangeably, but I guess it depends on the truck that you're driving. When I didn't notice that the max speed is now 90. I think we'll keep it at 80 though, just for the fuel economy. Because this transmission I have set up is more for 80-kilometer driving. If you go to 90, the engine starts to complain already. There is... oh. Hey, Rohan! Yeah, I used to play with a controller. How's it going, Rohan? Been cleaning any tractors recently? Well, those are some nice sounds, even without Fmod. Haven't farmed in some time. past the fuel stop. Oh crap! I actually forgot that we need to refuel. Goldfish memory. But we're almost there. Maybe we'll make it through. How far do we have to go, guys? Maybe we can last till Cali. $680 liters, but I think that's the fuel, not the AdBlue. So with the fuel itself, we can still drive for 2,000 kilometers, but the AdBlue, I guess, would not last that long. Oh crap. There we go. $167, $171. Okay, thanks. Let's risk it. And if we run out of AdBlue in the middle of the road, then at least we'll know what happens. For science. Yes, I said it. What is that? RDR2, nice. How much is it? Is it on sale nowadays? That would be great for the quarantine. It's on sale on Epic Games, nice. How much? You can just close your eyes when we're talking about sciencey stuff. I will not get rid of it. There's a spring sale going on. Awesome. How much is RDR2 going for? I'm kind of tempted to get it, but I won't have time for it anyway, so I think I'd skip it. I need to get my landing skills up to speed again. I'm sure I've gotten bad. I think I haven't flown in 2 weeks. 43. You're wanting R2D2. That doesn't sound good. I'm excited to see the fuel economy when we finish this job. We'll see what Discord will say. C3PO, you like the golden finish? I think we should practice some virtual social distancing as well then, if that's the case. If you don't read it line by line. Yeah. Oh, that was sarcasm. He was too smooth. It's hard to detect. Last job was 29.49. Oh wow, nice. Thank you. That was great. It's one of the best scores I've gotten. Is it going to rain again? I think it's going to rain again. Nope, not refueling. We are risking it. Like we'll have to avoid some funky AI slowing us down. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. How do you say welcome in French? Maybe it's better, I don't know. Man, yeah, this is my absolute favorite. The shine on the highway. That effect coupled with the nice looking vegetation. I really like how they did it with France. Definitely more lush vibe. If you break down, it is your fault. Well, I can always blame it on, who do I see? Rohan. Just blaming someone random. 60 kilometers left. Oh, yeah. See? He admits it. I see it. Almost there. Yeah, that's it. That's the perfect explanation for it. Very scientific explanation. No. No. Oh man. No. I can't teleport, can I? And if I use the mechanic, it's going to reset everything. No. We need to push, blah, we need you. Oh my goodness. I think I'll have to make up for this offline. That is karma right there. Welcome to the stream. Dang it. Clumsy trucking for the win indeed. Yeah, it was jinxed. 26. Ideas? How can we save ourselves here without teleporting? Just take your eyes off the stream for 1 second, and this is what happened. Can we reload? Maybe we can reload. I don't think it works, but we can try. I don't think that works with the World of Trucks contract, but we can try. Rubber side is supposed to be down. I didn't know that. No one told me about it. It doesn't work. Dang it. Well, crap. So if we load this... Let's see, are we still live? Oh, dang it! Okay, one more. Maybe an earlier save? I doubt it. ETS2 meets explain. No! Last one. You can't cheat in World of Trucks contracts. I blame the old junction. Oh! Well, that's a shame. So we can suspend it, but when we resume it, we will be ending up on the same spot, I think. So we can suspend it. We can correct ourselves like so. 1 sec. But when we resume it, I think it still will be wrong. Yeah, I can't call a tow truck. You can't even cheat. That's the thing. I would gladly cheat if we can make it. Cheater. No! Oh, I hate it. So, any ideas? Any brilliant ideas? I can't even detach from the trailer. Tow truck? Yeah. I hate it. I have to make a furt offline now. Yeah, F7 doesn't work. Well, it works, but it will stop the contract. Yeah. F9? Maybe debug camera can help? I doubt it. We will spend the rest of the stream trying to figure out something. Even the camera is sideways. Oh no. Sleepy truck. Yeah, I was hoping. Like when I swerve like this, that it will fix itself. Doesn't seem like it's possible though. It's too realistic for that. Dang. Maybe diff lock can help. Welcome back, Swappy. Let's blame it on Swappy because he left. Stream ends now. Well, it should end in a couple of minutes. Oh, something's budging. Something's budging, guys. It's not GTA 5. Nah. I think this is a lost cause. Yeah, the air ride is moving, but the truck itself is not. Oh, one sec. View services and adjustments. If we dismiss the trailer. Unable, okay. And if we tow to service, we'll stop it. What else? Any fancy ideas? We have 4 hours. We can cancel it. Of course, we don't want that. Yeah, so close. It's so far. 26 kilometers per. Office paper. Progress history. That's not it. Dang it. That's clumsy trucking at its worst. If I dismiss the trailer, yeah, it wouldn't allow me. I tried it. The entire stream is the journey. So if I try to dismiss it, it says unable while on a job. Can't you tow? Yes, I'm going to upload it. The current delivery will be cancelled. Yeah, they recently added that. I don't know why, but I think it's to prevent cheating or whatnot. So you basically can't have yourself towed in a World of Trucks contract. Yeah, I will have to cancel it. Dang it. I have no other ideas. But I think we'll have to cancel it. Let's try to suspend it again. Goodness. That absolutely sucks. Okay. And then if we get rid of the trailer, yeah, the problem is whenever we try and go back, it will always just resume from that same spot. Oh man. Teleport to a nearby owned garage. Oh. That can be something. When we have the job, that might be a possible thing, yeah. Your job requires an own trailer, however you do not currently have any such trailer attached. Browse compatible trailers. It says only one. Ah, I see, that's very smart. So you need to attach something. Oh, we need to attach it manually, okay. Probably not. It's fine. This is life happening. Sometimes we have it rough. And sometimes it doesn't fall according to plan. But we have to just roll with the punches. Alright, so we have this. We have that. And everything looks good. And I can move. But if I resume the job, I think it will bring us back in there. No! Yeah, I'll try to think of something. There's probably nothing I can do. But at least for now, we go to Calais and roleplay that it is that we arrived in one piece. Dang it. I hate this junction. The junction of doom. Well, at least we try to pass through it safely this time. And now the engine dies on me. Interestingly enough, the AdBlue seems to have gotten up more stuff in there. Should be the screenshot. Dang it. Yeah, I think that should be the screenshot. Yeah. It is very unstable, even driving through this at very low speeds. Yeah, I was driving through it very fast. The wobbly junction. I hate it. We're here already. We were literally right across the city. Absolutely hate it. Maybe I can enable a mod that would, I don't know, be bouncy. Resume the job. And then make it work, recover myself. I don't know. I have 4 hours to figure it out. I don't think that will be enough time. Slow down bit by bit here. So close yet so far. I think that's going to be the name of this episode. Oh my goodness. Trailer stiffness settings. Alright, the suspension and the stuff like that. Maybe it will change. We can try. But at least let's have a look at how this city looks like. And then we'll load the job again. We would have been in here already. Yes, if I resume the job, I'll be back there. Hey Divine, welcome to the stream. Not the perfect time for me, but let's try it. So if I resume, it will bring us back where we ended up at. No! So if we fiddle around with, I don't know, trailer stability. It's not enough bounce to really make a difference. It's like can't even decouple from it. SCS anti-cheats, I hate it. Suspension stiffness 0. What is Jack playing? No worries. It's none of your guys' fault. I blame it on the junction. Thanks for the bits, Bluebird. Appreciate it. Stanley Parable. Oh, I'm not familiar with that. Alright, but yeah, I think on that note, we'll end the stream there, guys. Not the best ending, but that's how it is. That's life. We work with what we have. Blocking traffic is not my #1 priority right now, or letting traffic flow freely. Have a good one, guys. Thanks and have a great weekend. Hopefully, we'll do better next time. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate the help with the moderating, and Alex. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks, and catch you soon. I'll take a screenshot of this. Maybe this can be the thumbnail. Have a good day and catch you guys on Discord. Stay safe. And if anyone wants to have a copy of ETS2 or ATS, just the base game, let me know in the email. And if I don't reply to you, this just means that there is no copy left. Thanks. Have a nice weekend and bye-bye. Clumsy Trucking.